Addition group. Start slinging words at me. Everybody else, you need to write these down somewhere. Well, you don't have to, but you should, especially if there's one you don't recognize. All right, addition group. What did we get? I'll take the first one.
Add plus.
So add, plus, okay.
Sum.
Ooh, that's my favorite.
Addition.
Got okay.
Addends. Addends. If that works.
No, I don't know that one.
I
But
don't think that's
okay.
Okay. Combine.
Ooh, I didn't get that one last time.
And
How about this one? More than?
yeah.
5 more than a number, okay. Let's go subtraction. I know I just took one of yours. Start reporting out, subtraction.
We have negatives.
Negative, yeah, kinda.
Subtract.
Subtract.
Less than.
What was that?
Of.
No, it's everybody's list I whittled down. Like, so yeah, keep slinging them out. Anything else? Take away, yeah. Yeah, that's different tense of takeaway, yeah. What about minus? Did you guys come up with that? Minus. You guys still didn't get my favorite. Difference. Okay, I think that's everything I got for that one. Multiplication.
Like the one that another one that we didn't get is I think like what goes in to make a difference, is it?
I think you're thinking about another operation a little bit. All right, multiplication.
Multiplications. Multiply.
So multiplication, multiply.
Product.
Product, there's my favorite. Did you guys think that one was my favorite? The product. Okay, what else?
Times.
Times.
Multiplied.
Well, I mean, that's kind of a different tense, but okay.
Factor.
Factoring deals with division, but it's kind of neither. Another thing I put in parentheses, if something's repeated, it usually means multiple. There's not always a word associated with that, but when something's repeated in a situation. Cool, good list. Division.
Divide, factors, division, fraction.
Okay, so fraction, yeah, it isn't like a word, but fractions are division. So maybe a better would be ratio. Yeah, same thing, the only different. That's good. What else? Anything else?
Yeah, we got portion.
Yeah, like split, or like in parentheses, I'm going to put equal groups. You know, however they say equal groups is division. Yeah.
And then factor, factorial.
Factorial is a little different.
Okay.
So factor. You guys didn't get my favorite.
Then we got divided, divisible, fractions, and ratio.
Oh, you missed my favorite one, guys.
Dividend.
No, dividend and divisor are parts of a. It's related still, but it is quotient.
Oh.
I love the quotient. You just sound way smarter. Like you threw up the monocle. What's the quotient? Okay.
Wait,
British accent. You can try it. Maybe it makes you sound smarter, or like me, you just do it bad. It makes you sound way dumber. Okay. So these are all using variable expressions, right? Math is creative. Math is visual. Math is also communication. And when we use communication, we see these things kind of popping up. Now, I want to look at the homework for tonight with you a little bit and kind of get you set up to set up your paper how I want it, because it's not printed. It's a PDF, and the expectation is that you do this nice and organized on lined paper, okay? Set up your paper. It'll say at the top 1-1 variable expressions, okay? And your paper is going to be like nice and nice, and you're going to put your name up here, get all organized, right? I can tell what this is. And you're going to go like problem 1, you're going to do stuff. Skip a line. Problem 2, do stuff. We're going to start at problem 9 just for setup here. Okay? And here's how this should look on your homework for that. Remember, you're either going to get a 0 or 1. Here's how it should look. Number 9, the problem is ST. And so if I'm going to substitute, the worksheet says S is 2, T is 5. So you're going to write something like 2 times 5. The directions say to evaluate the expression. A lot of kids like to think of the word solve. We solve equations. Equations have an equal sign. Expressions do not have an equal sign. It's an expression. We evaluate them. But that means you still have to do something. That means you have to do the 2 times 5. So what's 2 times 5?
10.
10. So I'm going to write the 10, and I box my answers. You can circle or box, but there should be something as your teacher that brings my eyes to the answer. The reason I choose box is my organization is sometimes there's stuff in my work that I want to reference, and I'll go circle that stuff in my work and then box my answer. It's just my organization. I encourage everybody to get some sort of organization. And then, on the homework, you'd go down number 10. And number 10 is R divided by S. I'm going to substitute in, evaluate, right? I can see exactly what you did, where you got things. Let's say you wrote down ST, and then you wrote an 8 here instead of 2. How easy is it going to be for me to tell what you did wrong? Or for you to tell what you did wrong? You could tell, right? If you did your homework and for number 9 you accidentally put 8 in, and you did 8 times 5 is 40, and there's just a 40 here, harder to tell what you did wrong by just a 40, right? So that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for. Organization, boxing answers, and seeing how you got there, all right? Cool? Now, tonight's homework, a lot of kids use the word easy. I'm going to warn you, you might be rusty. Like it's something you're like, I should know this. That's why later in the PDF, there's some example stuff that you can read and look at if you need to. Also, there's going to be about a 6.5-minute video that I've been taking right now of what we went over here and kind of the homework deal here. And you can watch that on YouTube tonight, just going through my website, okay?